Hello, everyone. Welcome back to A1 English Podcast, the English podcast for real conversations, real situations, and real life. I'm Jack.
And I'm Jessica. We are so happy you're here with us today.
Before we start, quick reminder. If you're watching this on YouTube, hit that like button right now. It really helps other English learners find us.
Yes, and subscribe to the channel so you never miss an episode. We upload new content every single week, just for you.
Okay, so let me ask you something. Have you ever walked into a coffee shop and completely frozen?
Oh, yes. You look at the menu and suddenly your brain goes completely blank.
Exactly. You see words like oat milk latte, cold brew, pour over, and you think, what does any of this mean?
And then the barista asks you something really fast, like, do you want that wet or dry? And you have no idea what they're saying.
And you just say yes, even though that doesn't even make sense as an answer.
We have all been there, and that's exactly why today's episode is so important.
Today, we are talking about English for coffee shops, how to order like a local, not like a tourist.
This episode is perfect for you if you're planning to travel to an English-speaking country, if you go to international coffee shops, or if you just love coffee and want to talk about it in English.
By the end of this episode, you will know exactly what to say when you walk into any coffee shop, from a small local cafe in London to a big Starbucks in New York City.
Not perfect, but confident, and confidence is everything.
So let's do this. No boring grammar, no textbook English, just real, natural conversations you can use today.
Let's go. Okay, Jack, let me ask you, do you remember the first time you ordered at an English coffee shop?
Oh, absolutely. I walked in, I thought I was prepared. I said, "I want one coffee, please." And the barista looked at me and said, "Sure, what size? What milk? Hot or iced? For here or to go?" And I just stood there.
I love that story because it's so real.
The problem is that ordering coffee in English is not just one sentence, it's a whole conversation, and the barista uses special words, coffee vocabulary, that they expect you to know.
Exactly. And if you don't know the vocabulary, you can't answer the questions. You freeze, you feel embarrassed, and then you just point at something on the menu and hope for the best.
So today, we're going to fix that. We're going to give you all the vocabulary, all the phrases, and all the confidence you need.
Let's start with something really basic, but really important. In English-speaking coffee shops, there are two types of coffee culture.
Oh, this is a great point. Tell them, Jessica.
Okay, so in the United Kingdom, England, Scotland, Wales, coffee culture is a little more traditional.
You'll hear words like flat white, builder's tea, and people say to take away instead of to go.
And in the United States and Canada, it's a bit different. Americans say to go, not to take away. They also love customizing their drinks.
I want a grande, iced, oat milk latte with 2 pumps of vanilla and no foam.
Yes, Americans love their specific orders.
So we'll teach you both styles today. Whether you're going to London or New York, you'll be ready.
Perfect. Now, let's learn the first big thing, the coffee menu, because the biggest reason people get confused is that they don't recognize the names of the drinks.
All right, let's talk about the drinks. Now, almost all English-speaking coffee shops use Italian origin names for their drinks because coffee culture comes from Italy. But don't worry, we'll explain each one.
Let's go through the most common ones. Jack, you name the drink and I'll explain what it is, like a real menu guide.
Perfect. Okay, number 1, espresso.
An espresso is a very small, very strong coffee. It comes in a tiny cup, about 1 shot. It's the base for almost all coffee drinks. Some people drink it straight. It's bold, it's intense, and it's the heart of coffee culture.
Number 2, Americano.
An Americano is espresso plus hot water. It's bigger than an espresso, but still strong. It tastes similar to what people call black coffee, very popular in the UK and America.
Number 3, Latte.
A latte, short for cafe latte, is espresso with a lot of steamed milk. It's smooth, it's creamy, and it's perfect if you want something that doesn't taste too strong. This is probably the most popular drink in modern coffee shops.
Number 4, Cappuccino.
A cappuccino is like a latte, but with more foam on top. The foam is thick and fluffy. In Italy, you only drink a cappuccino in the morning, but in English-speaking countries, you can drink it anytime.
Number 5, Flat White.
A flat white is very popular in the UK and Australia. It's espresso with steamed milk, similar to a latte, but smaller and stronger. The milk is velvety and smooth with almost no foam. It's for people who want strong coffee but still like milk.
Number 6, Macchiato.
A macchiato is espresso with just a tiny bit of milk foam on top. The word macchiato means stained in Italian. The espresso is stained with a little milk. It's strong but slightly softer than a pure espresso.
Number 7, Mocha.
A mocha is espresso plus steamed milk plus chocolate. It's like a latte but with chocolate flavor. If you love coffee and chocolate, this is your drink. It's sweeter than a regular latte.
And number 8, very trendy right now, Cold Brew.
Cold brew is coffee that's made by soaking coffee grounds in cold water for many hours, sometimes 12 to 24 hours. The result is a smooth, less acidic, rich coffee. You drink it cold over ice. It's very popular in summer.
Excellent. So those are your 8 key drinks. Let's say them one more time. Everyone listening, repeat after us.
Espresso, Americano, latte, cappuccino, flat white, macchiato, mocha, cold brew.
Beautiful. Now, the next thing you need to know is the size vocabulary, because in English coffee shops, especially chains like Starbucks, they use Italian size names.
Oh yes, this is so confusing for people.
In most regular cafes, you simply say small, medium, or large. Easy.
But in Starbucks, which is everywhere around the world now, they use Italian size names, so listen carefully.
Small is called tall.
Yes, tall actually means small in Starbucks. I know, it's very confusing.
Medium is called grande. That's an Italian and Spanish word meaning big.
And large is called venti. Venti means 20 in Italian because the large cup holds 20 ounces.
So if you go to Starbucks and you want a medium latte, you say, "Can I get a grande latte, please?"
Perfect. Very simple once you know it.
Okay, so now you know the drinks and the sizes. But how do you actually order? What do you say when you walk up to the counter? This is the most important part. Let's teach them the ordering phrases step by step. Step 1. Getting the barista's attention or starting your order. The most natural way to start is, "Hi, can I get a..." This is the most common phrase in American English. Very casual and natural. Or you can say, "Hi, I'd like a..." This is a bit more polite and formal. Works perfectly in both UK and US. Or simply, "Can I have a..." Very common, very natural. In the UK, people also say, "I'll have a," which sounds very British and native. So let's hear some complete sentences. Imagine you're at the counter. "Jessica, you're the barista, I'll be the customer." "Okay. Hi there. What can I get for you today?" "Hi, can I get a medium latte, please?" "Of course. What milk would you like?" Oat milk, please. Hot or iced? Hot, please. And is that for here or to go? To go, please. Thank you. Perfect. That was a complete coffee shop conversation. Did you notice how Jack added please every time? That's very important in English. It makes you sound polite and friendly. Now let's talk about milk choices, because this is something baristas always ask about. Right. In modern coffee shops, you have many options. Listen to these. Whole milk. This is regular full-fat milk, sometimes called full milk. Skimmed milk, or skim milk in American English. This is low-fat milk. Oat milk. Very popular right now. Made from oats. Great for people who don't drink dairy. Soy milk. Made from soybeans. Also very common. Almond milk. Made from almonds. Has a slightly sweet, nutty flavor. And dairy-free. If you want no animal milk at all, you can just say, dairy-free, please, and the barista will suggest an option. Now let's talk about customizing your drink. This is very American, but it's becoming popular worldwide. Yes, in places like Starbucks, you can customize almost everything. Listen to these common phrases. Can I add an extra shot? This means you want more espresso. Can I get that with less ice? You want the drink cold, but not too much ice. Can I get that with no foam, please? You don't want the fluffy milk foam on top. Extra hot, please. You want the drink very hot. Can I get a pump of vanilla? You want vanilla syrup added. Half sweet, please. You want less sugar than usual. Now, everyone listening, let's practice. I'm going to describe a drink and you try to order it in English. Ready? You want a large, iced, soy milk latte with vanilla. How do you say it? Pause the video for a second, try to say it. Okay, the answer is, hi, can I get a large iced soy milk latte with a pump of vanilla, please? Or in Starbucks, hi, can I get a venti iced soy latte with vanilla, please? Both are correct. Both sound completely natural. Amazing. All right, Jessica, let's talk about mistakes, because making mistakes is how we learn, right?
Absolutely. And these are mistakes I hear all the time from English learners at coffee shops, so listen carefully.
Mistake number 1. A learner says, I want 1 coffee. Then they stop.
The problem here is that coffee is too general. The barista doesn't know what coffee you want, and saying, I want, without please, can sound a little rude or demanding.
The better way is, hi, can I get a latte, please? Or, I'd like a cappuccino, please. Be specific and always add please.
Mistake number 2. Someone says, give me a coffee.
Oh, this one sounds very demanding in English, like you're giving an order to a servant.
Exactly. In English, you never say, give me in a shop. It's not natural and it can seem rude. Always say, can I get or I'd like instead.
So instead of give me a coffee, say, can I get a coffee, please? That one word, please, completely changes the feeling.
Mistake number 3, pronouncing espresso as espresso.
Oh yes, this is a very famous mistake. A lot of people, even native speakers sometimes, say espresso, but the correct pronunciation is espresso, espresso, no X.
Espresso. Say it with us. Espresso. Espresso.
Mistake number 4, asking, is this coffee with milk when looking at a latte?
This isn't wrong exactly, but it shows you don't know the vocabulary. Once you know the menu, you don't need to ask this. A latte is always espresso with milk. A cappuccino is always espresso with milk and foam.
So learn the names and you'll sound like a local immediately.
Mistake number 5, and this is a big one, not knowing what for here or to go means.
Yes, baristas ask this to find out, do you want to stay in the cafe and drink it there, or do you want to take it with you in a cup with a lid?
For here means I'll sit and drink inside. To go means put it in a takeaway cup, I'm leaving.
In the UK, they say to take away instead of to go. Both mean the same thing.
So when the barista asks for here or to go, don't panic. Just say to go, please, or for here, please. Simple.
Okay, you've ordered your coffee. Now, how do you pay, and what do you say after?
This part is actually really simple, but knowing the right phrases makes you sound so much more natural.
When you pay, the barista will usually say, that'll be £3.50, or that's $4.20.
And you can respond with, here you go, as you hand over the money or card.
Can I pay by card? If you want to use a debit or credit card.
Do you take contactless? This means, can I tap my card or phone to pay? Very common in the UK.
Keep the change if you pay with cash and you don't want the coins back. This is also a way of giving a small tip.
When the barista gives you your drink, they'll usually call your name or just say, here's your latte, and you respond,
Thank you. Always, always say thank you.
cheers. Very British. In England, cheers doesn't just mean a toast with drinks, it also means thank you in everyday conversation.
Thanks so much. Slightly more enthusiastic.
Now, what if you want to sit down and you're not sure if you need to order at the table or at the counter?
Great question. In most English coffee shops, you order and pay at the counter first, then you find a seat. Unlike some restaurants where a waiter comes to you.
But if you're not sure, you can always ask, do I order here or at the table? And any barista will be happy to explain.
And here's a lovely phrase if you want to find out if there are seats available. Is it okay if I sit here? Or simply, is this seat taken? If you want to sit near someone.
These small phrases make such a big difference. They make you sound confident, polite, and completely natural.
All right, let's put everything together with a full role play. This is a real coffee shop conversation from start to finish. Listen carefully.
I'll be the barista. Jack, you're the customer. Hi there, welcome in. What can I get started for you?
Hi, can I get a medium flat white, please?
Of course. What milk would you like? Whole milk, oat, almond, or soy?
Oat milk, please.
Sure. Hot or iced?
Hot, please. And actually, can I get an extra shot? I need a lot of caffeine today.
Absolutely. Double shot oat milk flat white coming right up. Is that for here or to go?
For here, please. Oh, and do you have any pastries today?
We do. We have croissants, blueberry muffins, and banana bread.
I'll have a blueberry muffin as well, please.
Perfect. That'll be £5.80 altogether.
Here you go. Can I tap?
Of course. Great. Thank you. I'll call your name when it's ready.
Thank you so much.
Did you catch all of that? Let's look at what Jack did perfectly in that conversation.
He started politely. Hi, can I get... He added please every single time. He asked for customization naturally. Can I get an extra shot? He asked about food. Do you have any pastries? And he paid politely. Can I tap?
That whole conversation, that is real English. That is what locals actually sound like in coffee shops every single day.
All right, let's quickly review what we learned today in this episode.
First, we learned the big 8 coffee drinks: espresso, americano, latte, cappuccino, flat white, macchiato, mocha, and cold brew.
We learned size vocabulary: small, medium, large, and tall, grande, venti for Starbucks.
Third, we learned ordering phrases: can I get a, I'd like a, I'll have a. All natural, all polite.
Fourth, we covered milk options: whole milk, oat milk, soy milk, almond milk, dairy-free.
Fifth, we talked about customizing: extra shots, less ice, no foam, syrups.
Sixth, we covered common mistakes. Don't say give me, always say please. And remember, it's espresso, not espresso.
And seventh, we practiced a complete, real coffee shop conversation from start to finish.
That is a lot of English in 30 minutes. You should be so proud of yourself for staying until the end.
Remember, you don't need to be perfect. You just need to be brave enough to try. Walk into that coffee shop, take a breath, and say, "Hi, can I get a latte, please?"
That's all it takes to start, and every time you do it, it gets easier.
If this episode helped you, please give it a big thumbs up. It really helps more people find A1 English Podcast.
And subscribe to our channel so you never miss an episode. We make these videos for you, English learners who want to improve naturally through real conversations.
Thank you so much for being here with us today. We genuinely love making these videos for you.
Keep practicing, keep speaking, keep growing.
Bye, everyone.
See you in the next episode.